Today's the day people wait in line and cast their ballots to have their voices be heard. Weichman raised nearly $2,800 in donations last year from the light display, and he's looking to raise even more money this year. Now, Sam and Alyssa, you can check out the display at 103 Eliason Avenue in Waverly, and you have until December 31st. Trump gained the support of one Waverly resident who isn't even old enough to vote yet. Let's take a look at one of Trump's biggest supporters' reaction to his presidential win. Former Republican presidential hopeful Ben Carson endorsed Donald Trump, and so what were your reactions to that?
I think it's kind of a natural.
Have you seen these crazy videos where people stand still to literally look like mannequins? Well, it's called the Mannequin Challenge, and it's been trending on social media around the world. Now, the Waverly Public Library needs your help to make their own. Show up at the library this Sunday on November 20th at 4:50 p.m. to be featured in their Mannequin Challenge. All ages are welcome. And now the month of November means college basketball is on the horizon, and for Wartburg's women's team, things are looking pretty good. A Sumner fiberglass business went from building customized powerboats to portable pitching mounds. Liquid Glass partners with the Altoona-based company True Pitch Incorporated. The Wartburg College women's basketball team headed to St. Paul, Minnesota to play in the Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament. The Knights will play St. Thomas tonight at 8. Wartburg enters the Sweet 16 with 21 wins and 7 losses. St. Thomas has a record of 26 wins and 3 losses. If the Knights win tonight, they will advance to the Elite 8. That game will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. The city finally gave the okay for people in the southeast part of Waverly to return to their homes on Monday morning. This was after the flooding caused dozens of homeowners to evacuate when the city shut off their house power and gas. Outfly is a Wartburg College tradition that traces back to the late 1800s. Also called by its German name, Ausflug, it's a one-day holiday for students that happens once a year during fall term. Joining us now to talk about the do's and don'ts of business cards is speaker and educator Luann Alameo. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, it's always a pleasure, Calyn.
So to get started, why use business cards? Joining us now in studio is Professor of Political Science at Wartburg College, Fred Waldstein, to talk about this year's election. And so tell me, how has this year's election been different than years past?